All right, Chloe, I think I found the problem. In fact, I know I did. And I'm going to try to just show you how to fix this joining tables issue with the null values by and doing it on the fly here. I'm not practicing first, but I did see something that I know is a problem. All right, so here we go. All right, so I'm going to assume that you were able to get the Fairfax County tracts just isolated to Fairfax County. I think we did that together. All right, and I'm also going to assume that you've already been able to drag in the all data CSV, and you must have because you were able to get a null value join. So here's the problem. Mouse over top, you'll notice I have two tables open here. The table that says FFX County Tracts, that's this one. And then this one, the one that says all data CSV, this is the table values from the all data. But let's take a look at the Fairfax County Tracts. I'm clicking more than I need to here. I can just go back and forth between these two. All right, so you'll notice the number. Let's look at what's the same. Notice this number, the FIPS code, is the same as the FIPS codes in this one. So that's good news. Okay, that's good. Now let's look back at Fairfax Tracts again. This time, you don't have to click or anything. Just move the pointer on top of FIPS and you'll see a little summary of information pop up. And you'll notice this is type text. So these numbers aren't really numbers, they're text. All right, type text. All right, now let's go look at all data CSV. And this time it says double. And this is what I meant in an email I sent you about you got to make sure that the data types are the same. Okay, so how are we going to fix that? Well, we're not going to change the all data table. We're going to leave it as it is. The table that we're bringing in, that's for the Excel CSV, we're going to leave it alone. But we're going to note that we need a field that's in double format. Okay, and the way we do that is I'm going to close this. We don't need it open anymore. So I'm going to, now I have just the Fairfax County Tracts layer open. And I'm going to add a field. First I'm going to double check. I need to make this what? This field is in text, and I need to make a double field that matches the all data CSV. So I'm going to add a field, and let's see if I can do that. There you go. Add a field, and it's going to give me a prompt. Okay, and down way at the bottom of the screen here, it's the very bottom, I'm going to name this field FIPS2. FIPS2. The reason it turned red there, you'll notice it turned red. The reason it turned red there is there's already a field called FIPS. That's the original one, the one that's text. Okay, so I'm going to add a 2 there, and now it's okay. It's giving me green light. And then I'm not going to worry about an alias. Oops, I got to hit enter on that, hit return. Okay, not going to worry about the alias on it. Now here's where it says data type. What do we want it to be? Well, we're going to make this one, keep clicking on it until you can change it to double. And then, so we're going to force this field to be what we want to click to line up with that all data CSV. I'm going to come over here, and where it says numeric, we're going to change that. We'll go ahead and change that, and it says category none. We are going to make it numeric. Okay, it's going to be numeric. For the rounding, let's take the decimal places down to 0 and the significant digits. We'll bring that up to however many numbers there are in the, I think it's 11. Alignment, okay, everything else is good, hit OK. And then leave everything else the same, okay. And now we just finished making this, so we have to go up to the top and hit save. And now we've created this new field. And we can close this window that says Fields FFX County Tracts and get rid of that. And now we're back just to the Fairfax County Tracts data or attribute table that is for this layer right here. Okay. Now, if we scroll all the way over to the right, you'll see that there's a FIPS 2 with null values in it. But what we're going to do is we're going to copy. We're literally going to copy the values from this FIPS, which is text, into the other one. And it's going to automatically format it into the double form. So to fill the field, I'm going to right-click on FIPS 2, click on Calculate Field. Notice that we're working in the input table, Fairfax County Tracts. We're going to fill the FIPS 2 field, the existing one that we're in. Don't worry about this Python 3 thing. And we're going to note that down here it says FIPS 2 equals. We're going to have it equal FIPS. Because FIPS, remember, FIPS, not FIPS 2, but FIPS is the original FIPS code field. And those are all in text. But we're calculating FIPS 2 to be double. So double click and apply it. I know this seems ridiculous, but it's so straightforward. Okay. And now you see that there are now values here instead of null values. And it's going to be this FIPS code, this FIPS 2 FIPS code that we're going to use to join tables with now, not the one that was text, because this one, as I mouse over it, notice it's a double. It's now double. And double will match up with what we have in the Fairfax County Tracts, in the, if we open this up again, just review it, open table. If we look at this, the data here, we notice that the FIPS codes here were double. And now we have double here as well. Okay? So this is ready to go. So I'm going to close it. I'm going to do the last step now. To do that, you always want to go back. You're always doing the following. Make sure you think about it in this way. We're not going to connect we're not going to connect the Fairfax County Tracts to a spreadsheet. We're not going to connect this feature to a spreadsheet. We want to connect this additional data to a feature. And that's always the way you're doing it. You're always wanting to add tabular data to your spatial feature, which is the census tracts. Okay, so to do the join, we're going to right-click on Fairfax County Tracts, and then we're going to go down to, Joins and Relates, add a join. The Fairfax County Tracts has two FIPS code columns. The original one, the FIPS one, which was in text, but we can't use it. We need the one that matches all data CSV. That's the FIPS 2 one. And then you'll notice that automatically the all data has populated with a FIPS code, with the FIPS. And that's because it recognized that those two are similar and kind of does the work for you on that step. Then I like to click on Validate Join. It's checking. I don't think it's found anything bad yet. Okay, so far so good. Okay, it looks good, I think. Good enough. So here we go, let's try it. It's done. Now we're going to find out if Mr. Pruis has actually solved your problem. So right-click, open up the attribute table, and cross your fingers that when you scroll to the right, there's going to be data there and not the null values. Please. Yay! It worked. Cool. All right. So I'm going to edit this up and take out all my mistakes and hope this is something you can follow in class. All right.